Is your focus on the end times actually harming your faith? Here's a danger that most believers actually overlook when it comes to diving into the end times. Sometimes, because we're so focused on the end times and the future, we forget to actually live in the present. Some Christians are so caught up in the end times and end time Bible prophecy that they actually forget to do what God has called us to do now. And in some cases, they're so focused on Jesus coming back and heaven and all these different things that they neglect the duties that we should be doing right now. Because while we're here, we should be living our lives for Christ, we should be spreading the gospel and making disciples of all nations. Yes, the end times are important, and the way that you view them does change how you live now. However, the end times shouldn't distract us from what we should be doing now. And some people are so caught up in the end times as well that they actually forget to prepare themselves for it. And to which people like that, I personally say, you are so caught up in the end times, but do you even know if you're going to heaven? Are you assured of your salvation? Do you have a good relationship with God? Knowing about the end times can be a double-edged sword for some of us. And quite frankly, some of us need to take a step back from learning about it because it's actually hindering our faith rather than helping us. Because it's proven to be a distraction, has caused us to neglect the things in which we should be doing now. Because we're so busy prepping for Jesus to come back that we forget to spread the gospel to our neighbor. We're so busy trying to prepare to live through the last days that we're not discipling the people that are around us. We're so busy with figuring out when Jesus is about to save us rather than building up a good and intimate relationship with him now. There's nothing wrong with learning about the end times, and quite frankly, I think it's incredibly important. But do not let such things distract you from the things that you ought to be doing right now in building up your relationship with God in this current moment. Because at the end of the day, no man knows the day or the hour. And for all we know, Jesus could come back in the next 1,000 years. And we should try our best while we're still on this earth to bring the kingdom of heaven down here to earth. So I hope this gave you some food for thought, that the Spirit of God spoke to those we need to speak to. If you want more content like this, just go ahead and drop a sub or a follow. If you want to hear more teachings from me that are outside of short form content, I would recommend you join my Bible classes every single Thursday at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern on Google Meets.